Sponsored by our friends at Nice Day, a creative marketing agency headquartered here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey everyone, this is Shay Illusioner from Queen City Unleash, and I want to welcome you to a very, very special edition of our podcast. Today, we are celebrating our 50th episode of Queen City Unleash. Can I believe we're here? Absolutely not. 2 years ago, when I set out to do this with my buddy and my wife, I had no idea where this was going to go. I knew I wanted to tell stories of small businesses, of people that I knew, businesses that I was huge fans of, but that was kind of it. I didn't know exactly what this was going to turn into. Since then, this has turned into one of the most amazing added things in my life. We have talked to 48, 47, 48 different guests about their businesses, what they're involved in, how they're tapped in with the community here in Charlotte, and it's been amazing. This platform is all about telling stories. And today, instead of just the businesses, we're actually going to talk to the people of Charlotte. They're going to get on here, and who knows what they're going to say. We might get a hot take, a favorite restaurant, a crazy take, a comparison that we never knew we existed, but we're going to let the people talk. This podcast is about sharing the voices. And right now, historically, the voices have been the businesses, and we're going to continue to highlight them. But today, we want you to hear from the people. So be on the lookout. You might recognize a face or a voice from right here on the mic today. Could be a friend of yours, a family member, but we're excited to showcase all the different people that are coming out today. Thank you so much for being a part of our journey. Truthfully, none of this would happen without you. To every person who's listened and watched, thank you. And so let's see who we get to sit down and be a part of Queen City Unleash 50th episode. Hey everyone, this is Shay Illusioner from Queen City Unleash, and we are out at Front Porch on the west side on 7/04, July 4th. It's hot, but we're going to have a good time. We've got our first guest for our 50th episode. Catherine, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
What made you get out here in the sweltering heat to come and shop small?
It's my number one girl's birthday, and this is what she wanted to do.
Okay.
And we're here. We love to do these little shops. We love the Front Porch shops.
Okay.
We love shopping local. I love to buy pickles and jewelry.
Oh, you like pickles?
Lemonade.
I hate pickles.
First stop, pickles.
I hate pickles.
Sweet and spicy pickles.
Oh no, I hate them. All of them.
Yes.
All pickles, hate them. Okay,
I
do you
can
have?
go home happy now.
Oh, really? Do you have a take you want to share? And if you're thinking about a take, it could also be like a favorite restaurant, something you love about Charlotte, something maybe you don't love about Charlotte.
Oh,
Or-
I absolutely love Charlotte. Been here since 1998.
Okay.
I love everything about it. I love living here. I love raising my family here. I love having I moved here in the late 90s, and
Okay.
I feel like everybody was moving here with like young families, getting
Okay.
married, so it's a great place to be.
Okay, so favorite restaurant. You've been here that long. I'm sure you got some spots you love to eat at.
We are big fans of Portofino's.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah, we originally went to the one down on East Boulevard.
Okay.
And that was the first one, and we'd drive and drive and drive. And
Okay.
then now they have one at the Arboretum, which is close to us now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and actually in Indian Land too.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. What is something interesting about yourself that most people might not assume if they met you?
I'm a dog walker, and I can walk up to 16 dogs.
At one time?
hmm
Now that is a very
Yeah.
interesting fact. Now, how did you get to the point where you knew your max?
Well, I started with one, and then I did two, and then I did three, and then I was like, well, surely 8, and then I was like, I could do 10.
But
so
eight to 16 is quite the jump.
yeah, it's been over like 10 years. I've been working on it slowly, and then I work with the dogs too.
So you're like jacked. Like 16 dogs pulling is like
yeah.
your daughter's saying yeah. She's saying you're jacked.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for hopping on,
you.
and we appreciate it. And then maybe we'll get your daughter to hop on and say a few happy birthday words.
Yay! She's
Thank
the
you.
best. Thank you so much.
Yeah. We have a really special guest. This is Izzy, and today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Izzy.
Thank you.
Okay, we were just talking. You have a take that I haven't heard before. Please tell me what your take is.
I think Charlotte should be the capital of North Carolina.
And I'd never thought about that, and I don't disagree, but I want to hear
Yeah.
why you think it should be the capital.
Not much is going on in Raleigh. I feel like it's smaller and it's uglier. And I think Charlotte's got more stuff going on, and it is ultimately superior.
I don't have a disagreement there. Yeah, we've got more of this pro sports teams. It's a
Yep.
younger city.
Yes.
We don't have the history that Raleigh does, but
Who
like
cares
I'm not.
about that? Am I right?
See, you get it. You get it. Okay, what are some of your favorite spots to eat at or hang out in Charlotte?
Eat or hang out? I like definitely like in Ballantine, if that
Okay.
counts as
Yeah.
Charlotte, the Ballantine Bowl.
Okay.
I like any of the restaurants over there.
Okay.
Like I like Jeff's Bagels. Like that one's
Haven't been
good.
to Jeff's Bagels.
It's
Okay.
delicious. It's not in like the city, it's more outside.
Okay.
But yeah,
Worth the trip, huh?
yeah.
Okay. And then it is your birthday. Why did you decide to come out and support small for your birthday? Like you could have done anything else. Why here?
I don't know. I love like seeing jewelry and clothes that aren't like mass manufactured
Ah,
and seeing stuff that's like original or vintage or handmade.
okay.
So stuff like that.
Well, thank you so much for coming out here. I
Yeah,
know Front Porch
thanks.
is grateful to have you out here. And thank
Yep.
you for joining us on the podcast.
Thanks.
I have with me here Josh. Josh, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, thanks so much. Look forward.
Josh, what is an interesting fact about you?
Well, I'm from Pennsylvania, moved down here 23 years ago and love it here,
Okay.
right? So we made a new life here and I'm a musician.
What kind of musician?
I play trombone.
Now, that's not a popular instrument.
No,
How long have you played the trombone?
since I'm 8 years old.
No way.
So 49 years.
You played the trombone for 49.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Was that the one that was given to you at 8 or you chose that?
You know, it's funny. That's exactly what happened. They're like, try this.
and you just stuck with it.
I stuck with it.
So do you perform around Charlotte? Are you in
Yeah.
a band? Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I lived in Ballantyne for a long time and I started a brass quintet. Then we had the Ballantyne Chamber Orchestra.
Yeah.
Did that for a little while, but today I play jazz and salsa.
Where could people find you playing jazz and salsa?
Well, every now and then I'll do just a jazz, a sit-in,
Okay.
jazz jam, and that's usually at Stu's.
Okay.
These days, there used to be a couple different around
Yeah.
town, and then I play salsa in the salsa band.
Huh. So
Yeah.
a lot of movement. Jazz and salsa, two very different kinds of music.
Well, actually, they're relatives, right?
Oh,
Jazz
really?
and salsa,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, the rhythms.
Huh. I would
Yeah,
never have
yeah.
thought that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And what brings you out here? It is hot out here in the
Man,
city.
it is hot as Hades.
But what made you want to come out here and support local small businesses?
My wife brought me out.
Ah, good husband. Good husband. Good for you. Good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Well, I got this t-shirt right here at I don't know if Glory Days is out here today, but they're one of my favorite
Oh yeah.
places. And then if you want an amazing cookie, Valentina at La Bombardiere, kind of down over this way,
Okay.
Big Orange.
Yeah,
Best cookies in the city. I put them over anything else in Charlotte.
I will try them.
Yeah, it's worth it. You'll see them and be like, that's a little expensive. Worth every single penny.
Yeah.
Your stomach will be happy with you later.
Awesome. Come out and see Orquesta Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah, we just played at Camp North
Is that
End.
the band's name?
Orquesta Bravo.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we're in the top 7 in Colombia, South America. Yeah,
No way.
right here in Charlotte.
Hey, I love that.
Yeah,
I love
we're-
that.
We're cooking.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get your information. We'll throw it up here on the screen so
Okay.
people can check you out. But Josh, thank you so much for
Sounds
joining
good.
us.
Hey, thanks so much.
Absolutely. We're back with our next guest. We have LB here. LB, welcome to the podcast.
How you doing, man?
It's hot out here.
It's warm.
It's a little more
it's
than
toasty.
warm.
It's toasty.
Okay. Tell me something interesting about yourself. You have a hobby, small business thing. What are you into?
So full time. I have 2 jobs. So full time Monday through Friday, I'm a director at a local TV station.
Okay.
And then on weekends, I DJ.
Ah, okay. DJ. What
Yes,
is
sir.
your type of what you're seeing?
So I'm big on hip hop. I always grew through hip hop, but
Okay.
I'm definitely growing a lot more on reggaeton, salsa, bachata.
I didn't hear
merengue,
Afro beats in there.
Afro. Oh no, it's come on now.
Okay.
Afro
Look,
is
I'm
probably
just
like
making sure.
Afro is definitely like that. How you say general genre
Okay.
that you could do too as well.
Okay.
It's like an open format.
Yeah,
DJ
okay,
stuff,
open
but
format. All right,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So what brought you to Charlotte?
Man, I've lived in South Carolina like my whole life.
Okay.
I moved here from Jersey as a little kid, and living in the South, it kind of took me a while to grow into it.
Okay.
But I grew so much on it, and I started working at my full time job in Charlotte, and I started DJing a year like full time blowing up DJing,
Yeah.
and I just felt like it was the right move to come live in here in Charlotte, man. It's
Okay.
so beautiful, man. I love it here. Like
Except when it's like burning up like
when
this.
it's, I mean, it's the South, man.
Yeah. I don't know if we've had a heat like this in a minute. So this feels a little crazy, but
It's the South, but
yeah.
you
What
know,
brought you out
it's-
here today shopping small?
I always say support the local businesses,
Yeah.
man. It's always about the local businesses. Shout out to Glory Days. I heard you mention
Yeah,
Glory Days.
Glory Days
earlier.
right
I
here.
love Glory Days Apparel, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
sh-
JD.
Yeah, JD. That's the
JD's
guy.
the goat, man. Them shirts. Anytime I see his tent out here, I always got to get like
Oh,
at least one shirt.
Yeah, I stopped in the shop the other day to grab a few shirts. Like that's the guy.
Yeah, man. He's awesome though. But yeah, man. like I said, I DJ, and I'm moving here. I DJ too, so like it's awesome, man.
Yeah,
I love living here, man.
the city's
I
great.
definitely see myself staying here for a
That's what
while,
I like to
man.
hear. That's
Yeah,
what I
oh
like
yeah,
to hear. We
bro.
want people coming to Charlotte and not leaving.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay, well, thank you so much for hopping on with us.
Nah,
We
man, I
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it, man. Thank
Yeah,
you so much, bro.
absolutely. Have a good one.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Also follow me on Instagram at DJ Cuban Link for your bookings, man.
Oh, DJ
Yeah,
Cubanly. I
yes,
like
sir.
that. Okay, put the plug in there. I've got one of my favorite people in the entire city. I don't know if you remember this face from episode number 3, our very first guest on Queen City Unleashed, my dear friend, Katie Chef from the
Hi.
Coterie. Welcome.
Thanks.
How are you?
Good. I'm so glad to be back.
Can you believe
50 episodes later.
Right, like nuts. You were the very first guest we ever had, and I tell people all the time, I'm like, without Katie, I don't know where this would have gone because we had so much fun
I literally told you not to do this.
and we were
It's crazy.
relaxed. And KJ and I, like, it's the first time, and like, we had this idea, and we're like, it could work. And then you were like, sure, I'll give you guys a shot. And literally
course.
that episode we could send to other people. They're like, oh, we know Katie. This looked good. So you gave us our interview start. So I'm
Oh
always
my
grateful to you,
God.
friend.
No, I
for-
really appreciate that. And like, first of all, of course, and I would do it 1,000 times
Oh,
again.
yeah.
And then also too, like, truthfully, I think what was August of 24 when we filmed it.
God.
I'm pretty sure.
No, earlier because this
August
is
of
it
23?
was no, it was we started in April of 24, April of 24. So it would have been like almost 2 years ago exactly, like May, maybe Mayish,
Yeah.
June.
And we had just been open for not even a year and a half.
Yeah.
So also very much taking a chance on us.
Mhm.
So
And then
I
okay,
appreciate it.
when we interviewed first, the Coterie only had one studio.
Yes.
Talk
Yes,
about
yes.
this new growth you got. I mean, you guys are clearly, consistently ranked one of the best yoga studios, consistently ranked one of the best yoga instructors right here. And now
Great, thank
growth,
you.
opening, doubling in size. What is that like?
Yeah. So yeah, 2025 January, we opened the second side of the studio. So we like pretty much doubled our square footage, gave us a second room to have classes in, and just really start to like actually spread out the space for all the people that we had, which
Yeah.
was so awesome. And then it also just gave us an opportunity to expand our team even further.
Yeah.
So we're like 40 something teachers strong and like 20 something front
You're
desk.
killing it.
I can't stop hiring.
This is one of those people, I'll be so honest, that like I have like I might be more proud of her when she's doing something than I am of myself,
No.
because seeing her go through the journey, a woman, a small owned business, and all the
Thank you.
people that the Coterie supports, LGBTQ, all the different ethnic backgrounds and the diversity, like your Coterie is it's so colorful, and I
Thank
love
you.
that. And all the perspectives that come with that from your
Thank you.
instructors, to how you guys teach, and I think that you guys are the best in Charlotte, in my
Thank
humble
you.
opinion.
I appreciate that. And that is, I mean, that's what the goal has been from the beginning. That is what I hope continues to set us
Yeah.
apart. I think we're 3.5 years in, and like, to be so truthful, like we're in this really awesome and humbling space of like resetting
Yeah.
and figuring out like, okay, like what has changed in 3.5 years, and like what are the things that haven't changed.
Yeah.
And so I'm hopeful that we kind of like get to, I don't know, hone in, see what's evolved with the amount of space we have, the amount of people we have. Like,
Yeah.
what else can we do?
You're gonna figure it
So
out.
yeah,
Like, you're
I'm
whatever it is, you are
excited.
going to crush it. I have no doubt about that. Fun story. If you ever watched Katie's episode, if not, you should go back. It's still, truthfully, it is one of my favorite ever.
We talk
'cause
about
just
brunch a lot.
we did talk about brunch. That went off well.
Yeah,
But Katie invited me in that episode to come and do her power class.
I did.
And I just want to say on camera, I went.
He did.
And I
He
almost
did.
broke up with Katie as a friend
Yeah.
because that power class was awful. I was
Yeah.
sweating and shaking in
It's
places
okay.
that I didn't know was possible.
Yeah.
And I looked in their face afterwards and said, I will never do that again. Don't
Yeah.
ever ask. But I will show up for a peace class, maybe even a peaceful prana. But that power class, I will never, ever do. And
Yeah.
then she had the nerve to shout me out at
This is
the end.
literally, this is the best marketing for the class. Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah. No, I swear it's not as bad as he makes it
I'm just a
sound.
wuss, apparently.
No, no,
Like, I thought,
no,
like, I go
no.
to the gym, I play soccer, that power class, and then
Not a
Katie's
wuss.
got the nerve at the end. She's like, hey, guys, drench your sweat, smell terrible. And Katie's like, hey, guys, Shade for QC Alicia's here. Say hi. No, don't say hi. I smell terrible. I'm
No, literally,
embarrassed.
don't say hi to me. Don't even look
Yeah,
at me.
and then they wanted to put me in the group picture. I've always wanted to be, if you follow the Coterie, they have like this culture of like a dope group picture with their community after class. And then all of a sudden they're like, This is the one time they asked me to be in the picture, and I smell and I feel terrible. But the
But
community
everybody
is
else
great.
smells bad too, so it's fine.
But the community is great, and the power class just isn't for me. But I have a lot of friends who love it, and whether it's Katie or Sylvia or any of their other instructors, it is a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
So come support the coterie over on the west
Just
side,
hang out there.
actually down the hill from where we are right now,
Yeah.
shooting at Front Porch. So,
Literally,
Katie, any other
right
words
there.
for the people?
Oh my gosh, not for the people, but for you. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just like so grateful that we've been a part of this and
Yeah.
like that our friendship blossomed from this. Also, you like really can't get away from me because we're neighbors
Oh yeah,
basically. So that's
basically.
really helpful. But I'm just like, I'm so proud of you, what you have done, what you've committed to doing, and just like everything that is coming your
Thank you.
way.
Thank you for always being in my corner when I have a question
Literally
to
always.
ask and like, hey, what do you think about this? And for being
Always.
my first event, Zen and Za. Being our
Yeah.
very first event. So
Yeah.
Katie's truly, it's awesome when podcast guests turn like real life friends, and like Katie's been my family and like truly, truly a
I love
dear
your
friend
family.
of mine. So thank you so much, friend. Love you.
Always.
And
Literally always.
come check out the coterie. You'll have a good time, I
Come hang out.
promise. We are back with our next guest at Front Porch. I have with me Jasmine. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Jasmine, where are you from originally?
Florida, Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, and when
Yes.
did you get to Charlotte?
About a year ago.
Okay, and you love it.
Love it.
You said something. You think Charlotte is a really what city?
Wellness, one of the top cities for wellness.
Really?
Yeah. How active everyone is, like even an activity. Most people in other cities are like, okay, let's go do brunch, let's go to the club, let's go hang out. You're only gonna meet people at run clubs, like running.
Are you in a run club?
No, because that's a dating place. They're not running.
That is the take. Run clubs aren't run clubs anymore.
They're dating.
I've heard this a lot. I'm not a runner, so I don't go to run club, but I have heard that the run clubs are for.
Exactly. So if you want to walk, like you have to already be active. So the
Okay.
trick is to already be active.
So what's something that you're active in? I heard. Are you like? Have you done a High Rocks?
I've done a high rocks. I have two more.
Two more?
Yep.
Do you get an award if you do like 3?
I don't think so.
My
They
wife
don't,
did
they
the-
don't even give you a trophy.
My
You
wife
get
did
a
the like
patch.
Spartan races back in the day, and if you did like all 3 Spartans, they gave you like you got like a different medal.
Yeah.
But High Rocks is just like there's nothing like that.
There's just a patch.
Okay, just
Yeah,
a patch.
Just a patch.
So what made you want to do your first High Rocks?
Because I started going to a gym here that I love. One of my favorite gyms, the best gym in Charlotte.
Shout them out.
Motion.
Okay.
All the most elite athletes. That's all they do is high rocks.
The most
so it
elite
makes you
athletes.
No, they go to worlds. They really race and they compete. Yeah.
Oh wow,
So
they're hardcore.
so if you're showing up, it's like, damn.
You
You don't
gotta-
want to be last.
Yeah,
You don't want
so,
to be black
like-
and last. Seriously, you don't. You don't.
So they take it real serious.
They take it really serious.
Okay, so how'd you do in your first High Rocks?
I did pretty good.
Okay.
I did a pro double.
What does that even mean? I
So I had
truly
a
know
partner.
nothing. Okay.
So I had a partner. We did pretty good.
Okay.
Heavier weights, pro division. And our time was hour 45.
What is a good time? Like I truly have no idea. What's a good High Rocks time?
It depends.
Okay. Like for
Like,
an
if you're
average
trying-
person.
For an average person, you're training, I'd say you want to do under 2 hours.
Okay. And so you did an hour and a half?
Hour and a half.
Oh, okay. So you really a pro.
Because I trained. If I didn't, it would have been 3 hours.
Oh, okay. All right.
You don't want to be out there. You don't want to train for something and not do good.
No, that's
You know
facts.
how much that sucks?
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's
I get it.
embarrassing.
Are you a
You don't-
marathon runner?
I am not.
Okay, yeah, that's
I would
too,
never do that.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's too much.
My weird take is people who run marathons without headphones and no friends might be crazy people.
They are crazy.
Because
people,
that
I
scares
agree.
me. That really actually like, why are you running with nothing?
Nothing. Just
And I
vibes.
get people say, "Oh, run with your thoughts." 4 hours with your thoughts is
It's
a
a lot.
long time.
And how much do you need to think?
What are you running away
What
from?
are you running away from?
What are you running away from?
Like,
is my
what
thought.
kind of trauma do you have that you just need to run it out?
Thank you.
Stay away
thank you.
from those people.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on the podcast
Thank
with
you
us.
for having me.
I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah. All right. I have with me Alyssa. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Okay, Alyssa, where are you from originally?
I'm from Shelby, North Carolina. So just down the road.
Okay, you live in the city now?
No, I still live in Shelby.
You still live in Shelby. That's a
Mhm.
little ways out.
I know, but I come here every day
Okay, why do you come here every day?
because I'm an apartment locator here in
Huh.
Charlotte. So I enjoy doing that.
Can you tell people who don't know what an apartment locator is?
So an apartment locator is someone who, so I'm licensed as a North Carolina real estate agent, and you use an apartment locator to find the perfect apartment. I can find your best deals
Oh, okay.
and get you your apartment, and I do all the work for free. and then the apartment complex pays me when you sign your lease.
So you're not an extra cost for the person looking.
Right,
It's kind of an added benefit.
right.
Okay, so because you're a locator all across the city, what would you say are some of your favorite neighborhoods to tell people to move to?
South End and probably Loso.
Really?
Yes. For our
See,
age range, you know?
So I don't know. I started in South End, and then I did my 2 years and then got out of there. And now
And
when I
I
go
get
back,
that.
it does feel super young. I was out with some friends and we ended up in a spot, and I'm like, it's been some years since I've been out on a Friday or Saturday night in South End. I was like, it's very young. It's very
Right,
young
right.
there, but it is fun.
It's fun.
And
It's
so if you're
walkable.
looking to get, when we lived there, I would tell people on the weekend, we would never move our car because you could just walk to like
Yep.
50 different restaurants and everything around. And so I do miss that.
Right.
Okay, so
Very
and then
convenient.
Loso, how do you feel about the name Loso? Like that, my hot take, one of mine is that I think Loso is a really bad name for Charlotte because
Mhm.
Loso makes no sense. Lower South on South Boulevard, when South Boulevard goes down into like Pineville, Ballantyne, makes no sense. And it's not Lower South End because that would be LOSE, lose. So Loso never has made sense to me. And I stand by that. And I don't know who is behind the naming convention, but I actually think Loso, especially in a place that's got so many young people, we could have given them a better name.
I kind of agree with that, actually.
Like, we could have given a better name than Loso.
And a lot of people don't know where Loso is when they're moving to Charlotte.
Because directionally, it doesn't make sense.
I make TikToks and they'll be like, where's Loso?
Exactly.
But we're going to get them to know where Loso is by giving them apartment complexes to go see.
Okay. Well, I will get your Instagram and information, throw it up on the screen so that
Okay.
way anybody who is looking for an apartment locator can hit us up.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
I have with me Michelle.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
This episode, normally our podcast has been about small businesses and we go all around and talk to people.
Okay.
But for our 50th, we decided we wanted to hear from the people of Charlotte. And so you are the people of Charlotte.
That is correct. I'm actually a people of Charlotte.
Oh, are you from here?
I'm from here.
You're
Yeah.
one of the few, a unicorn.
Ta-da.
Okay. Okay, so you've been here your whole life then.
Yes.
What are some of your favorite places to eat?
Oh God.
You said you're a foodie.
I do. I like to eat. I like to eat everything.
Okay.
I'm like, oh God, this is gonna be a long one. Okay, so first things first. If you are a breakfast person, biscuit jam Charlotte is absolutely insane.
Okay,
So,
haven't been.
So here's the thing. Okay, so you heard of Jimmy Pearl's, correct? You've heard
Yes.
of Jimmy Pearl's.
Yes, yeah.
The Virginia Tidewater seafood place. Absolutely awesome. Really cool chefs, Daryl Cooper and Oscar Johnson. So Oscar from that group actually makes biscuits.
Ah.
Yes, and they are delicious. And you know one thing about me, I love a bread. And Oscar makes some of the best biscuits
Okay.
in the world.
Okay.
Like, so there's a chicken biscuit, there's a sausage biscuit, a bacon biscuit,
Biscuit
bacon
jam.
and cheese. Yes, it's called biscuit
Okay,
jam. And he
okay.
hand makes all the jams and preserves as well. I know. And right, and that face is warranted because they are as good as that face has.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, biscuit jam Charlotte. So
Okay.
it's biscuit jam biscuit underscore jam CLT
Okay.
on the Instagram.
Okay. And then what? Give me another spot. Breakfast. Let's go lunch.
Oh, let's see. Lunch. I'm trying to think. Well, it depends. If I'm trying to pretend that I'm still young, I do. I go to Chubb's on Woodlawn. They
Okay.
have a really good burger, chili cheeseburger, and they are delicious.
Okay.
And they also have really, really good fries, which I'm a sucker for.
Okay.
Also carbs. So listen, occasionally I will eat a vegetable, but
you know, isn't a
I'm just
potato
saying.
technically a vegetable?
I feel like there's some kerfuffle about that.
Yeah, I think it's a vegetable.
I mean, I'm going with it.
I also appreciate your use of the word kerfuffle.
Oh, I'm random.
That's a good. That's a good. We need to use kerfuffle more in our vernacular.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Okay, and then dinner. Give me if you last dinner in Charlotte. Where you going?
Oh God.
Last one.
Okay.
Not your
Last
ranking. Your very
dinner.
last one.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me think. Last dinner. Well, I know we take his boss to the butcher shop, the New York butcher shop.
Okay.
But there's a couple different locations that are
Okay.
around, but I do love the butcher shop. They've got some good steaks.
Okay.
They've got some good salads.
Okay.
They've got some good servers.
Okay.
People are really cool over there. I'm trying to think what else.
You said butcher shop. That's a good answer.
It is, but I eat a lot. So I feel like I'm skipping people and I'm gonna be sad about it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. All right. You said something earlier that I wanted to get back to. You said that you love Front Porch.
I do.
Why do you love Front Porch?
Okay, here's the thing. I am a person that can't make stuff, so I like to support people that make things.
You know what? I
But
like that.
because I can't. So, if you don't support the people that make all the cool things, eventually we might
won't
not have cool things.
You know what? That's right.
So
That's
get
right.
outside and come support your local people. These people have put a lot of time, energy, effort, money into their craft to make awesome things for all of us to enjoy.
Yep.
So get out here and come spin it. Spin it.
Please do not.
I'm just saying, like, okay, I saw this thing on the internet and it cracked me up so hard.
Okay.
This woman said her daughter had heard the song, and so she turned it into spinach dip. And so instead, when she sings the song, she says spinach dip.
That's the Kids Bop version. The
cracked me
Kids
up.
Bop version.
So
of
now
it.
that song is now spinach dip to me.
Spinach dip.
I
I
love
like
it.
that. You know what?
It's amazing.
I might start referring to it. That's hilarious. Also, we got KJ behind. He came out. You know, my day one with the Queen City Unleashed podcast on the headphones today, running cameras, and he just had a spit take when she said spinach dip because that is hilarious.
It was perfection. I read it. I was like, oh my god, because it fits perfectly.
Yeah. No, it
was amazing.
Age appropriate.
Right.
Age appropriate.
And I mean, you can say it anywhere. So,
Okay.
I mean, even no matter how old you are, you can
Spinach
always
dip.
spinach dip.
Spinach dip. Well, thank you so much for hopping on with us.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. And you can see she's really about it. Not just saying shop small, but she's here in the heat, 704 day here in Charlotte, but we're still supporting local businesses. So if you haven't been to Front Porch, couple more have it happening this year. Make sure you get to one. It is a great time. And none should probably be as hot as the one today.
True.
Thank you. I'm here with another one of my favorite guests, and he brought me pizza. We got Stephen DeFalco from Pizza Baby.
Hello.
How you doing?
And congratulations on 50. That's awesome.
Dude,
no
crazy,
joke.
crazy, right?
It's awesome.
Also, congratulations to you. This pizza right here that I'm holding from the Italians across the pond have come again for the third year in a row to say that Stephen and Pizza Baby, top 50 pizza in America. Brother, congratulations.
Thank you.
What is like when we did our episode the very first time, I think you guys had just gotten the first year of it. Back-to-back years, one that speaks to consistency. How is that? Tell me about, you guys have gone through some transitions, and through those transitions to still maintain the excellence, the quality that you take so much pride in. What is that like?
Thank you. We talk a lot about quality to an extent. Goes like this and can hit a ceiling. You can source the best, right? You can be showing up every day, getting dialed. You can be scientific about, let's say, specifically dough. Quality goes like this to a ceiling, and then it becomes about consistency.
Yeah.
So we find ourselves focusing a lot on consistency and putting controls in our pizza process to maintain that quality.
Yeah.
So that's been a big thing for us.
Somebody was asking me about pizza recently, and they're like, have you tried so-and-so pizza? And I said, no. And they're like, you should. And I said, no. And they're like, why not? I was like, I'm a loyal guy. And, you know, when I find something that I like, I don't need to switch it up. I said, I know I can walk into Pizza Baby East or West, both locations, get a regular pizza, get a Roman pizza, and my heart will be happy and my stomach will be full and I won't feel bloated. I'm not saying there's not other good pizza in the city, but when you have Pizza Baby that's 2 minutes around the corner from the house and you have the chance to run into Charlotte's very own Luigi right here, why would I go anywhere else for pizza?
Starsky, please.
It's Starsky. That's true. Sorry. Starsky, the Starsky. I mean, truly. And I tell people that all the time. I take such pride. Katie was here earlier, and I was telling her that sometimes I'm more proud of some of my friends' accomplishments in business than my own. And so when I see this year, I actually looked up top 50 when it was coming out to start tracking it myself before there was even an announcement because like I am excited for your success and what you guys are doing.
Thank
you
you
and
so
Trey
much.
are absolutely killing it. And
you.
I just want to let you know I'm proud of you. Like
Thank
it's
you.
truly, and the vibrancy that is on the West Side, like when you first got here, not super vibrant, and now it's changed. Like we've got,
it's
what is
cool.
that for as a business owner having other things come to Thrift Road? What is that like? And now Front Porch here too.
Yeah, this is sweet. This is fun. We're loving the evolution. Trey, aka Chef Trey, aka Super Cat,
The Super Cat.
legend. He had the vision for the West Side, which is now, I mean, now let's call it Fremont West.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
cool is that? It's a proper district. Trey moved his family over here almost 5 years ago now.
Wow.
And saw where the West Side was heading. Knew it would be a great spot for pizza and Pizza Baby.
Yeah.
And now to see it fill in with activations, we're
Yeah.
seeing movement here. It's exciting. So
And
it's West
then-
Side. It's a whole thing.
And then I want to say this because I got a laugh out of this, and Trey gave you a hard time. Front Porch being over here now is great, right?
Right.
Tell me about, you didn't know Front Porch before it came over here, right?
No.
Your first Front Porch, I remember being here. I've seen you go crazy before. You were running around like a madman. What was that first Front Porch like?
Chicken without a head. So all due respect to Front Porch, what an amazing thing. But I'm under a rock. I'm a restaurateur and I have 2 young children
Yeah.
at home. So I go between our restaurants and my house.
Yeah.
That's about it for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll get out once again, but I'm having fun doing what I'm doing
Yeah.
personally and professionally. So don't head over to South End a lot. One person, hey, Steve, Front Porch is coming in hot. Like, it's going to be a whole thing.
I told you.
You told me. You were one of them. You were one of the 10. By the 10th person, I was like, oh my God, that first Front Porch was insane. We broke a sales record. I think we sold 300 slices of pizza that
Jeez.
day. Nearly 150 Aperol Spritz Life. Grazie.
Dude.
Yeah. So this is cool, man. You got throngs of people. And at the same time, it's not unmanageable. You can park. Like I'm watching people now. It's chill. It's a good time.
It's
You got all these amazing vendors. You got the great restaurants. You got coffee. You got drinks. I love it.
Yeah, and so again, see, Katie was on earlier. Having Steven here, these are some of the guests that I've had, and I don't have this expectation with every guest that they become like a real personal friend, but like Steven is actually my friend. Like I call Steven and I will talk, and not about podcasts, not about work, but it's like, hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. But so I get to joke with him and give him a hard time. So I warned him about Front Porch, and I guess he just didn't understand.
No, I did
And
not.
then when we're in here, Trey, Supercat, looks at me, he goes, next time you have information like that of a warning, you tell me. You don't tell the kid. He doesn't know what's going on. But you and his relationship, I think is great. I think it's a beautiful balance, and I think you complement each other so well. But I loved him giving you a hard time. He's like, yeah, Steven didn't tell me it was going to be this crazy, and now we're running around like madmen. But now you guys are equipped
That's
for
what
it.
you get for not telling the Jedi Master.
Yeah,
all right?
exactly. Now
All
I
right.
know if I've got breaking news like that, go tell Trey.
Go to Supercat.
Yeah, go to Supercab. But I mean, dude, I'm so proud of what you guys have done. Year 3, top 50 pizza in America. Being consistent in your customer service and in your food, and also just being a consistent good friend. Like I appreciate you
Thank
and the
you so much,
support.
man.
Steven was part of the very first event we did, Zen and Za. Like it was Katie and
That was
Steven, and they
awesome.
were like, "Hey, whatever you need, we got you."
That was fun.
And I'm grateful for the support, the continued support, and he doesn't have to answer this. Pizza Baby's gonna grow. And I don't know where their next location is, but when it comes to whatever neighborhood it's going to, make sure you're there. The Roman slice, the rosemary Roman with fennel sausage.
That's your pizza.
If I had a dying last meal, there's a slice of that on my plate.
That's your pizza.
That
I
is
love
my
it.
pizza. Starsky, so good to see you. Thank
So
you.
good to see you. Thank you for everything.
Absolutely. And as soon as I get off this mic, I'm taking a bite of that pizza because I am
Let's
hungry.
go. Let's go.
Good to see you, brother. Thank you.
Love you, man.
Love you too, dog. We are back with another guest at Front Porch for the 50th episode of Queen City Unleashed. I have here with me Ben. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
So, Ben, tell me something about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you lived in Charlotte?
Yeah, so I grew up in Richmond, Virginia.
No way!
Yeah, I grew up in Richmond.
I'm from Richmond.
And the neighborhood that I chilled in when I was a kid was called Carytown. And it reminds me a lot of Plaza Midwood, which is where I live now.
You know what? As someone from Richmond, I'm so happy you're saying this. That is actually probably one of the most accurate comparisons. As someone I grew up in Richmond, moved there as like a baby. So like my whole life was Richmond. But you're right, Plaza Midwood and Carytown are very similar. Do you go back to Richmond quite a bit?
I do go back to Richmond. My family still lives
Okay,
there.
same.
And honestly, what I love about Plaza Midwood is we got the small businesses,
Yeah.
we got the good restaurants, we got the vegan food, we got the punk clubs, we got the library. Nothing's more punk than the public library. And yeah, I don't know. It's just it's my home, it's my foundation,
Yeah.
and I love it there.
Yeah. I've started spending more time in Plaza Midwood. We pick up farm shares over there, and like because of that, now stopping into some of the different spots over there. But Plaza Midwood is like a really, really, it's a fun area. Like it's a neighborhood that I could see myself like. I would love to buy a house there, but you know it's expensive to get over there. But I think the Plaza Midwood area, there's so many dope businesses to support. And you're right. I think of Richmond. Have you ever eaten at was it the biscuit
You been a Galaxy Diner?
fancy biscuit in
Of course, Fancy
and then
Biscuit. Yeah, Fancy
shindigs
Biscuit in the fan.
and shindigs are
Yeah,
like
shout out to
oh
Shindig,
my
shout out
god.
Galaxy Diner, shout out Bevs, shout out all the Carytown
This is
business.
a Richmond. This is an 804 guy. 804 guys and
804.
the 704. This is awesome. I love this. Okay, what are some of your favorite places to eat in Plaza Midwood?
Yeah, so in Midwood, if I'm trying to get like a quick sandwich, I'll pop by Common Market, you
Okay,
know,
yeah,
make sure that I gotta,
classic.
you know, freshen up there, get whatever I need. They got the good chips. Calle Sol has a really good lunch special.
Oh,
If you
really?
go in the back, they've got the cafeteria style. Well, they'll serve you and
Oh,
you
no
basically
way.
run down the line. I can't tell you the exact price now, but it's a good deal.
Okay. And then if you're going to hang out, like you want to like a relaxed vibe, grab a beverage, where are you going in Plaza Midwood?
Yeah, so relax. I'm not too good at relax. If I'm going out, I'm pretty hype. But let me think about this one. So I think like Petra's on Hazy Sunday is
Okay.
really cool because it's a daytime party, pretty chill, good vibes, good people, and ultimately, since it's during the day, it's a little more relaxed. And shout out Curtis at Petra's; they do a good job over there. Karaoke's the best, and have a good time.
Wait, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Go-to karaoke venue is Snug Harbor. Go-to karaoke song. I actually keep a list on Spotify of all the songs that I would like to sing on
Okay.
karaoke in the future. Recently, I sang Blink 182 Stay Together for the Parents, did a little like punk number. So it was fun, little
Okay.
90s rock.
Okay, 90s rock. See, the problem is when karaoke happens, I would love to partake. I never have a song that I'm like locked and loaded into. And so I've started doing like, all right, I hear a song, I'm like, I know this one word for word, I could do it. The problem is some of the songs I know word for word aren't on karaoke lists. So that is my issue. And so it's like, I don't want to get up there and sing a song I'm not passionate about because I feel like that's part of the performance. Like you really got to give it.
It'd be cool if someone like were able to figure out how to integrate Spotify with the karaoke software. So you just enter the song you want to listen to, connected to the full library, sing whatever you want.
They'd
You can
be
sing your
rich.
Bollywood, you can sing your whatever you want.
They'd
you
be
know?
rich if they can figure it out.
Yeah.
Ben, you know what? I'm tasking you to figure out how to make that happen. You'll be rich. I'll have the moment that you had the idea here. So when your documentary comes out in years, I'll say Queen City Unleashed had it first.
Just repost. I'll repost y'all too.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to meet
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
I have with me Charles. Charles, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Charles, tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you a native of Charlotte?
Yes, I am. Born in Good Samaritan Hospital. For most people who don't know that, that's a half a block from Bank of America Stadium.
What is that hospital now?
Nothing.
Oh, it's not even there.
A plaque on the side, but nevertheless, it was there.
Okay.
There's some history behind that, but
Okay.
different podcast.
Okay. So you're one of the few people who've been here their whole life.
Yes, other than when I left to go do my other stuff.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about how the city has changed in your perspective since you were born here to now.
Grown, for sure. Somewhat better, somewhat worse.
Okay. Tell me about the better and the worse. A little tidbit.
Well, the better is it was a small southern town and there wasn't much to do.
Okay.
Now there's a variety of things to do, more access to different people, different things.
Okay.
Better. It's better.
Okay. It is better. You
More
would say
expensive, more expensive.
it is
but
definitely more expensive.
It is better.
What are some things you like to do in the city?
Myself, I tend to like to go on the trails, all the greenways.
Okay.
I like walking and riding the greenways.
Okay. You ride a bike?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You know, you gotta ride a bike.
See, I haven't ridden a bike in so long. Like I have it, but my tires are flat, and so I probably need to get the tires replaced.
Fix that.
Yeah, I need to. And it's not a road bike; it's like mountain bike, so it's heavy.
Okay. Get
So
a road bike.
yeah, see, I need to get a
Or
road
electric
bike. Yeah, see the
But
electric one.
However,
Okay.
I think there are too many restaurants, you know.
Really?
Really.
Why do you say
It's
that?
overkill.
Why do you say that?
It's overkill.
Like too many options?
Options, no. Just too many.
It's just too many.
Yeah, I mean, you can only eat so much pizza and you can only eat so many tacos. you know, come on. Let's get a little more of a variety.
Oh, okay. All right. He said too many restaurants. I haven't heard that one before, but that is an interesting one from Charles here. Charles, what is something that you feel like makes the city so special?
I would say the people here.
Yeah.
The people here are a little more open-minded than they were. There are plenty enough close-minded people here.
Yeah.
But with the Panthers rising up again, I'm going to say again.
Yes.
Things are going to get better as
Okay.
far as that goes.
Okay.
But other than that, there's more of a variety of things to do.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the podcast. I appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of Front Porch.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I have with me Luigi.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty great. How are
It's
you?
hot out
It's
here.
very hot.
It is warm. Okay, we were just talking about something. You have an interesting take about Charlotte, and I
Yeah.
want you to share. What is it?
Charlotte has a lot of culture. If you believe that Charlotte has no culture, it's because you're not willing to do the work to be part of a community or the cultures around it.
Thank you.
So I grew up in Charlotte. I
Okay.
am publicly raised. I went to CMS K through 12. I went to CPCC,
Okay.
and then I went to UNCC.
Man, you are Charlotte through and through.
Charlotte through and through. I love the city. I love it before the rise of gentrification. I love it now. I used to have not a lot of hate, but I used to be very judgmental towards expats, like Yankees that would come down here and have no idea what's going on. But also I realized that like they're just like my parents who like immigrated here for a better life, and they realize a lot of people come in Charlotte and see that opportunity here, so I can't blame people for
Yeah.
chasing that. What just gets really old is people just saying, there's nothing to do in Charlotte. Charlotte's pretty boring. When for me, it's the opposite. I've never been bored a day in my life here, ever. I can't think of a time where I'm just like, well, there's nothing to do, so I'm just gonna, no. I feel like you do have to search for stuff that you're interested in, for sure.
Sure.
But I think kind of like anything else, that effort makes it all the much sweeter. So that when you do find your groove, when you do find your people, when you do find the things that you like to do, you would just enjoy it a bit more. You
Yeah.
enjoy it a lot more. There's a great set of anything that you can think of that you like. There's comedy, there's art, there's music. There's so
Yes.
much music.
Yes.
There is a lot of great. There's also so much history here
Yeah.
too. I mean, we're like right now, what, off of Moorhead and
Yeah,
Tuckasegee? Yeah. West Charlotte. West Charlotte also has a lot of great history.
Yeah. We live on the west side, so yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, no, I live on the east side, but I went to school on the west side.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Cool.
So yeah, no, it's weird that it's a hot take where I'm just like, and again, before I used to be much more like, you're lazy, entitled, you're not giving it a shot.
That's part of it.
Yeah, but then I also realized, well, part of it is also like, somebody pointed out, like, well, you grew up here, you're kind of like in the know.
Yeah.
So now I'm just more like, okay, you're right. How do I share this knowledge? How do I
Right.
share this love? Share this community?
My thought with that is if you can look up TikToks or Instagrams when you
Yeah.
travel to another city
Yeah.
to figure out what to do there when
Yeah.
you're visiting, you can do that for the city you live
Exactly. And it's also like I think there's this weird fear of talking to your neighbors. And again, part of it is like if you grew up here, if you've lived here forever, there are a lot of people who've been in their neighborhoods for like 20, 30 years that are afraid of people coming in and like pricing them
in.
out.
Yeah.
So I get that, but also just getting to know your neighbors and
Absolutely.
community, it just makes a huge change. Like if you like talk to your neighbor, you'll find out that there's a PTA bake sale.
Yeah.
You might have some of the best baked goods in
Yeah,
your life.
exactly.
Or like, like it's also the other thing too, people are always like very welcoming of any people wanting to help or
Yeah.
support. So just even like volunteering,
Absolutely.
you're able to find so many different connections
Yeah.
and things to do. So yeah, so that's really my hot take.
Hey,
I'm just like
that is a perfect one. I didn't
Yeah.
even need to jump in and ask you any other question. You nailed it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of Front Porch. Stay cool.
Thank you. Likewise.
But thank you so much for hopping on
Yeah,
with
of
us.
course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We have another Charlotte podcaster, Corey Easterday. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. This is a dream come true to be on QC Unleashed. My
dream-
goodness.
No one
Charlotte podcast of the year. Oh, holy crap.
No one has ever said a dream of theirs to be on Queen City Unleashed, but I appreciate it. It's hot, Corey, and you are out here with your wife and your kid. Why is it important to you to be out here supporting small businesses?
Oh, yes. Thank you for the softball. You're a great interviewer. Thank you for the layup question. No, so we've been in Charlotte for almost 8 years
Okay.
this summer, and my wife and I are small business owners.
Okay.
If I can shout out Easterday Creative,
Yeah.
she's a phenomenal photographer, does a lot of great work. But just being in those shoes, so it's twofold. We understand and empathize like how important it is to support small local businesses, regardless of the heat, the elements, whatever's going on. And Front Porch Charlotte has always been such a great beacon of that in the community.
Absolutely.
Like supporting small business, bringing people together, fostering community, it has such a wonderful impact every
Yeah.
time they set up. So there's that part of it. And then there's the piece of it for us where it's like, this is how we got connected to Charlotte when
Yeah.
we first moved here,
Really?
was in part because of things like Front Porch,
No
where we could
way.
go out, meet fellow small business owners. My wife being a photographer, she was much more outgoing than I was when we first
Okay.
started. I didn't know as many people, but she would go up to booths and like, hey, can I, love to meet you. Like maybe we can do photos in the future together.
Yeah.
Like basically this kind of thing, like Front Porch, is how we got ingratiated into Charlotte. And it's just there's so many incredible people in Charlotte that
Yeah.
are worth supporting. So
Absolutely. I 1000% agree with it. As someone who's been around 8 years now, what are some things, some places you like to go eat? What are some of your favorite spots?
oh my goodness. Well, I will say our daughter's almost 2, so the dining out has gone like
Fair.
significantly down over the
Fair.
last couple
Fair.
years, as much as
Fair.
I would like to. But no, I'm just trying to think of it on a neighborhood basis. So I'm
What
almost
neighborhood are you in?
what? So we're pretty close to South End.
Okay.
But I'm almost like the worst person to ask this question because I could never write a travel blog because every city we go to, I'm like, oh my God, there's so many incredible things here. I'm always like finding the positive.
Okay.
So you're like, what's your favorite place to eat? Just take it neighborhood by neighborhood, like South End, Plaza Midwood, Noda. There's like 5 or 6 spots in each one that I have a hard time just nailing it down to like, oh yes, this is the go-to place.
Okay. All right. So then I'll work you through it then.
Actually, so I can give you one.
South End, pick one.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Just one.
Seemingly overzealous. That
Okay.
counts. They're in Dilworth now.
Loso. Well, let's get Loso. I don't know a lot of the restaurants in Loso. Let's go to Plaza Midwood.
Plaza Midwood. I just off the top of the dome have to shout out like Undercurrent, Giddy Goat. We're big
Okay.
coffee people.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can grab food there, but
Okay.
I love like their breakfast sandwich.
Yeah. Giddy
So,
Goat. That's a
yeah.
solid one. Noda.
Noda. Oh, you know what? I love going to like Evening Muse. That's not food though. I'm terrible at this question. Holy crap! You gave me a softball and then you found the one question I somehow couldn't answer. The heat is like squeezing my brain. But no, there's what's the Jack Beagles right next to Evening Muse. That's a favorite like after shows, after
Yeah,
concerts.
absolutely.
Like, go there for a late night
Yeah.
burger. So
Okay, awesome. Well, Corey, thank you so much for hopping on with us. We'll put Corey's information on if you want to check out his podcast as well. We've had a lot of mutual guests, which is a lot of fun because that means we are also identifying the same cool people that are doing really cool stuff in the city.
yes, and you are one of those cool people, my friend. Thank you for all that you
Thank
do.
you so much. I appreciate it. All right. I have the queen of Front Porch herself, Jordan Dollard. Welcome back to the podcast.
Thank you, sir.
How you doing?
I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's hot.
I'm sweating.
But it's hot, but isn't it cool to see how many people have still come out today?
I cried a tear. It was a very dry tear because I have no liquid in
It
me at this
evaporated
point.
fast.
But I did cry a tear. The thing is if you say support small, even in the heat, suffer for a few minutes, the people will come.
Yeah.
The people will come.
And it's been beautiful. Like so many people excited to shop. And there's a girl here with her mom, and it's her birthday. And like this is literally what she wanted to come do for her birthday. Like she wanted to come to Front Porch.
That's awesome.
And I'm just like, that's dope. Like,
That
and so many
feels-
people have talked about like wanting to support local businesses and wanting to support small businesses. And I'm like, yeah, it's the 4th. Like, and if you celebrate the 4th or not, but like, even for the people who started here and then gonna go do whatever else they
Yeah.
want to do, it's dope.
What's more patriotic than supporting small businesses?
Speak.
Cheers.
Thank you. I love that. I love that. Okay. You've moved over since we first had our episode. I think we're like episode 11 or 12 or something. It's been a while since we shot.
Yeah.
Like crazy,
Years,
right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was in our old office.
Yeah. You guys aren't even there anymore.
No.
So now moving, I love how honest you are on like threads on your platform about this move. Like this move was honestly pretty controversial in Charlotte of like moving from Porch. And I knew at some point I wanted to get you to talk about that. So like talk about that move. This is now the 3rd one, I think, since the move. We had to cancel one because of weather. But like talk about that move, everything you and your team have been doing and the acceptance of it over here on the West Side.
The West Side truly is the best side. And I live in East Charlotte. So that's a big thing for me
Yeah.
to say because
West Side,
I have
best
a
side.
lot of pride in my neighborhood. It definitely got the people fired up,
Yeah.
which we love to do because sometimes this city gets passionate about stuff that doesn't matter. And so, talking about neighborhoods and where the energy and community should be, I think is a worthwhile conversation.
Absolutely.
It has been a lot of hard work. but we've had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the feedback that we're getting is incredibly positive.
Yeah.
I think there's still a group of people who have kind of written us off completely and who are like, I won't come.
And that's fine.
I won't come. And it hurts. Like it hurts our feelings.
Yeah. I mean, your pride. You put a lot of work into
Yeah.
this.
But at the end of the day, we're going to figure out what we need to figure out to make it work
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
So
I was so proud to be out here for the first one in April. And it's like we literally scootered like over here from
yeah,
our house.
I
And it was
love
like
it.
it was so much fun. Like we scooted over here and just like getting to see JD and go by, see Town and Steven running around and Valentina.
Yep.
Like all these people that we have actually interviewed and like now they're over in our neighborhood. And it just I think it's dope you working with our sponsor, Nice Day, like
Yep.
for Free More West and everything. And I I take a lot of joy and like all these really cool people that I've gotten to know individually, how they're all connected. The amount of people also, Jordan, and I don't know if I've said this to you, the amount of people I've interviewed who talk about getting their start with you or like their business growing because of you, like you might be like the small business godmother of Charlotte. And I truly mean that not just as someone who's my friend to like flatter you, but like Michelle at La Bodeguita talking to me, like all the cool things she's doing now. She was like, yeah, Jordan gave me a shot. And like Valentina, like selling out all the time here. And like JD, like, yeah, we used to do pop-ups. I'm like, Jordan, you have given so many people in Charlotte their opportunity. And I just think that's so dope. And I really commend you for that
Thank
because
you.
being about small business is one thing, but for you to make your business supporting small businesses is just on another level. And truthfully, I am like really proud of my friend here. When I say the queen, the godmother of small businesses, like truthfully, and no one cares more, no one is more vocal about it and supports them literally with your livelihood. Like your livelihood supports small businesses and the small businesses make Charlotte dope. Therefore, you make Charlotte dope.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to give you those flowers. And
I appreciate it so much. You don't
yeah,
even know.
no,
It's everything to me.
yeah,
I
like
appreciate it.
and even the way you support like me, hey, here's a like and I don't even ask now. It's like, well, you'll see me, it's like, hey, I'll just get a random email from like Jordan. It'll be like 3 emails. And I'm like, I don't think I was supposed to follow up with
Yeah.
her. And she's like, hey, meet this person, meet this person. And then they're like super dope people. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you got a good little
yeah.
quick spit of people this
Yeah,
this past month.
absolutely. And I
Yeah.
appreciate that because, again, that's just who you are. Like, you care about connecting the city. And that's what this podcast is about. It's like telling really cool stories, connecting the people of Charlotte to these really cool people. And so when you connect with more people, it just helps further the mission of what we're about.
I'm here for you. I'm here
Yeah.
for the community you're
Yeah.
building. I've got to put coffee on 50 people's calendar for you here soon.
Which I
So
appreciate.
keep an eye out.
For being over here, you guys have a goal every year that I think is so dope. Like, and I don't even know if the goal has changed, but it used to be like, you got to hit $1 million. And like, do you have predictions this year of when you think you might do it?
It's gonna take a little bit.
Okay.
There's just so much changing in the economy,
Yeah.
in the culture. We move.
Yeah.
A lot is changing. It's gonna take longer, but we will hit it this year.
Yeah.
And we're gonna celebrate really fucking hard.
Yeah. As you should. All right. The queen here has to leave because she's still working. And so, Jordan, again, I'm grateful. This idea, I also want to say this idea was Jordan's idea. She's like, hey, do you want to come shoot? And I said, you know what? Yes, I'll make this our 50th. So, friend, thank you so much. I'm proud of you. The city appreciates you. I appreciate you. And go save the world again.
Rock and roll.
Thank you.
Bye.
We are back with our next guest at Front Porch for the 50th episode of Queen City Unleashed. And I have with me Geneva, not Switzerland, but Geneva here with me. Geneva, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, what is your hot take about Charlotte?
My current hot take is that Noda has lost its weirdness.
Interesting. Tell me more, please.
I'm a Charlotte local. I remember going down the Noda. Everything was so bright, colorful, funky. People's houses had such distinct characteristics. Like, you could tell what people were interested by looking at their house.
Yeah.
Wind chimes. There was like crocheting on like
Okay.
trees and all funkiness. Like, okay, I guess we've got everything going on at once.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you think?
Currently, we got a pandemic. A pandemic of the black and white house becoming a standard fixture in Noda. Like, especially with the little rose gold rain chain. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you see them everywhere. They're everywhere. I was like, what happened to the font?
Okay.
To the colors?
Yeah. Interesting. Noda, in the history, when I talk to people on the podcast, and I've learned a lot about Noda, that it was always super vibrant, really colorful, but also the people too.
Yes.
And so, like, I'm curious if that has to do with some of the gentrification and changes
Absolutely.
that some people who like embrace that funk about their life now priced out
Yes.
of living there.
Yes. And I don't know if you've been paying attention, but recently they've started preventing street vendors.
Yes, yeah.
So that's keeping all the weird people with the weird stuff to sell away from the area.
You know what? I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. That's a pretty good take. That's a pretty solid take. Okay. Do you live in Noda? Or
I don't, but
Okay.
I'm there pretty often.
Okay, where do you like to eat in Noda?
There's this new restaurant called Zambi's. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like basically a competition with Benny's Pizza.
Oh yeah.
But
I
they're
know.
really good.
Okay.
But there's a lot of like local places to
Yeah.
go to and a lot of new places.
Okay.
But I'm always down there like just at the like gym, the Johnson YMCA.
Okay. Yeah.
But like a lot of the businesses there have either like been flipped or have different aesthetics now. But like I don't mind all of the change. I just think some essential parts of Noda have to stay Noda.
Oh, you're right. You know what? I agree with that. I agree. Keep Noda.
Keep Noda weird. Weird. That's what we need.
Here on the podcast, keep Noda weird. Okay. I like that. You know what? I have nothing else to add to that. Thank you. That is good.
you.
Thank you for hopping on. Enjoy the rest of Front Porch.
Likewise.
I have with me Stefan. Welcome to the podcast.
What's up, man? Thank you.
Okay, you have a question, and I want to hear your take. Go ahead with your question, please.
It's a take, it's a question. I'll put it out to you. I'll tell you what I think about it. You
Okay.
Let me know how you feel
Okay.
about it. There's this idea that Charlotte is the new up and coming Atlanta.
Okay. Explain more.
Well, what I hear is that Charlotte is one of the fastest growing cities in America.
Absolutely. Facts.
I like how you're confident about
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Charlotte has a lot of culture.
Yes, we do. We do have a lot of culture.
Debatable.
Oh, okay.
In comparison to some of the more major cities, there's also an idea that Charlotte is a major city. What do you think?
All right, so I'm gonna unpack this with you. So Charlotte does have culture. I think for people who don't think Charlotte has culture, they're boring and don't get outside enough.
Okay.
Because culture exists where you also go make it. And so for people who don't say there's no culture, I don't think they're also trying to make culture. Charlotte's a younger city compared to Atlanta, Chicago, all these different
Facts.
places. And so because of that, you can't look at our current state as Atlanta's current state. You got to look at Atlanta years ago. And so Atlanta years ago had people willing to put in the work to make Atlanta what it is today. And I think there are a lot of people who do that. And so that's why I believe that there actually is real culture here. I also don't think we're little Atlanta.
Fair.
I don't, because I think we will never be what Atlanta is. The way we're set up as a city, the infrastructure of it, I don't think our goal is to ever be Atlanta. And truthfully, I don't want it to be Atlanta. Because if it's Atlanta, I'm just going to go live in Atlanta.
That's fair.
Like, I don't want to live in Atlanta. I live here.
Question: infrastructure is important. Infrastructure
Absolutely.
is not only roads,
Yeah.
bridges; it's also culture.
Yeah, culture.
What do you feel like the cultural? I'm interviewing you. What
Yeah,
do you feel like
no,
the
right. This
cultural-
is turned on me.
what's the cultural infrastructure of Charlotte? I know. So I recently moved from Atlanta.
Okay.
And I've lived all over. I lived in LA. I lived in Philly.
Okay,
I
all
lived in
right.
DC. I lived
Oh,
abroad.
major cities.
I've lived any and everywhere.
Okay.
One of the things I think that's unique
Yeah.
about Atlanta that I think all cities can adopt
Yeah.
is to just let the culture organically be what it is and
Yeah.
develop. Like, don't try to police culture.
So you know what? I'm glad you say that. And here's what I'm going to say to that. You're right. We don't need to police it. But I think people think about Charlotte and they think of mainstream Charlotte. And through this podcast, I've realized that there's a lot, whether it's the people who are in food, DJs, artists, creatives, there is so much that they do. And that's where I've found real culture, where I found real community. And it's not always the stuff that's highlighted because truthfully, it is not always the majority that is the one running it. And so Charlotte's culture, I think a lot is run by minorities, diverse people, LGBTQ. And in those pockets, I have seen incredible culture, but it's not mainstream.
So you bring up something mainstream. The topic
Yeah.
of so mainstream and minority, they don't coexist.
Not often.
But I feel like in cities that make them unique, like in LA,
Yeah.
they coexist.
And in Atlanta, where it's got
Atlanta-
the history where Atlanta had no choice but to adopt it. And I think Charlotte is
have no
getting to the
choice.
point.
LA had no choice.
Right. And I think
Philadelphia has
Charlotte
no
is getting
choice.
to the point where those people that are making the culture are starting to break down the
Do you
door.
think that when it gets to the point of no return, where we either have the city, and I'm about to say that the powers that be,
Yeah.
the mainstream has to either lean in or stop?
Oh, I think
What
they're
do you
going to
think's
have
gonna
to.
happen?
They're going to have to.
Okay.
Because I think the dollars, when they see the dollars for the people who care
There we
about
go.
the culture,
There we go.
money runs everything. Like whether we like to
Definitely.
acknowledge it or not, but when we see that the dollars spent in these people when it comes to culture and arts and creators and all that stuff, they will see that like, oh, if
Okay.
we want to keep having these things, we need these people.
Is Charlotte the premier, the flagship city in North Carolina?
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, we actually had someone on here earlier who
'Cause that's a
said
strong debate.
she said she thinks Charlotte should actually be the capital, which I've not heard before. I don't disagree with. I know legitimately they're not going to move it from Raleigh. Like that's just a whole thing. But I do agree that Charlotte is. We've got most of the pro teams. The only pro team we don't have here is a hockey team.
Which is odd.
Exactly, which is odd. But like we got everything here. We got a good major airport. But guys, I just want to say I've interviewed a lot of people. No one's ever flipped the whole interview. I don't know if he even. I don't even know if he's answered a question yet. Okay, I gotta ask you a question.
What's up? What's up?
What do you enjoy about being here in Charlotte compared to all the other cities you lived in? What do you enjoy?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been here 2 weeks.
Oh wait, you just got here.
2 weeks.
Welcome to the city.
2 weeks.
Welcome to the city.
2 weeks. I tell you what.
KJ walked off. KJ has walked. He left the building.
It's the first.
You've been here in 2 weeks, and he's asking me all these questions.
Hey man.
So you don't even know culture. You just got here. You probably still got
Guess
seven
what?
boxes.
You know what? When you go to New Orleans, you only need 2 days. Culture is loud. You don't need forever to look at culture.
Look. I'll be honest with you.
You get off the plane, they got beignets right
That's
there
true.
for you.
Cafe Du Monde is right there in your face. I'll be honest with you. One of the things that you will come to appreciate being here in the city is that our pace is not other big cities. Charlotte is a great city where you go to New Orleans, some of these bigger cities, the cities feel like they're on 100 all the time. Charlotte has got this beautiful choose your own adventure. If you want to be one of the people that's at 100 all the time, Charlotte will give you that. But if you want an up weekend and then a chill weekend and then like want to go do something really low key, Charlotte will give you that. And I don't think a lot of cities do a good job of having that balance. And so for me, quality of life, I will never. I'm not thinking about any other city to move in. So you've been here 2 weeks. Your homework. I'm gonna check in with you.
No, give me an assignment.
You gotta eat. And not just the places that you see the influence. I'll give you a whole list of places you got to eat.
What's your number one? I'm from out of town. What's the first?
What kind of food you like?
Authentic Mexican.
Oh, right here, Azul, right across the street from right where they are from.
I'm gonna go over there and check it out.
From Mexican from San Diego, there is somebody's Mexican auntie with the tortilla dough, fresh, rolling it, putting it in the pressing.
So, I knew when you did.
It's. I ate at Azul last night. Like when I say I'm eating at Azul all the time, my wife did our little budget thing. Azul had its own bucket of finances, how much money we're spending at Azul. So you started Azul, and I'm gonna check in with you and see.
I don't know how long I'm gonna leave you with this.
Okay.
My 2 week impression. One thing I noticed about Charlotte that it's a pro.
Okay.
From everywhere I've lived, Charlotte has one thing. Charlotte has is they have at least one of everything you need.
Oh yeah.
Now you may go to other cities. They got 15 Azuls.
Yeah.
They have 15 different these markets.
Yeah.
I can go to Atlanta. There's one every day.
Yeah.
But everything you're looking for, there's at least one of it.
Yeah, and that's
You
what I'm
got at
saying.
least one.
Sure, Charlotte got what we need. All right. He's gonna go check it out. Stefan's gonna go check it out, and then I'm gonna check in with him and see how much he's loving the city in a little bit.
Good. We'll come back.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Front Porch for the 50th episode. And I don't know if it's possible for me to have anybody more special sitting beside me on the 50th episode of Queen City Unleashed than Mr. KJ Jones himself right here.
Howdy, folks.
I don't know if y'all remember KJ. This is my day one. This is my guy I started this podcast with. It's the guy that has taught me so much about podcasting and tech and all the things that make this happen. It's a man I called at like 8 p.m. on a Wednesday night, said, KJ, I got an idea. And he said, whatever it is, I got you. Bro, I appreciate you, bro. Like to be at 50 episodes, have you here for the 50th. We did the first few together.
Absolutely.
Bro, I'm so grateful to have you here.
Dude, it's good to be back, man. I'm not used to being in front of the camera, but I'm here.
We did the first two episodes together.
Yeah, but like that's because you guided me through that process.
Come on, man. Come on.
I couldn't do that by myself. And then I want to also shout out your wife, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's phenomenal. She stepped up. Like
yes,
she's your designer.
Yeah,
photographer.
All the things.
Everything.
All
manager, producer.
Yeah, all the things.
Yeah.
She does it all.
She got all the
But
titles,
between the
man.
two of y'all, I would not be where we are with this podcast right now. People hear me talk about you, so I'm glad to be able to give a face for those who weren't here at the very beginning. That this is my guy KJ here. KJ is one of those people that like we met and I knew he was going to be my friend, but like even him having to step away from the podcast, this man doing big things. Like he's busy, like booked, like doing real film stuff. And I'm so proud of him. But when we get time to spend together, bro, it's so much fun.
Did you? So I want you to flush out fully how we met, though, for real.
We met at church, and I told my wife, I said, "You're gonna be my friend."
No. Let me tell y'all how this happened. He chased me down.
Yeah, okay.
I
See,
was
that's
like,
a lie. No, I did not.
Who is this dude
I did
following
not.
me?
That is a lie.
No. I
That
was
is
like,
a
who
lie.
is this guy
That is a
following
lie.
me? I'm like, why he laughing at every joke that I make? I'm like, this guy
That's
trying
a
a
lie.
little too hard right now.
That's a
man.
lie.
It's
That's
okay.
a lie. I also thought KJ was older than he was, and then KJ's age of my brother, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was
Yes.
surprised. But then literally every time we hang out, it's like no time has passed since we seen each other, and
Just think about that. That was 4 years ago, man.
that we met.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right,
That was 4 years ago.
bro. That's crazy.
Cause I met Altea first.
Yeah, in the studio area.
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
That's crazy. Time flying, boy.
KJ, as someone who's been here from the very beginning, and like truly we sat down at Not Just Coffee in South End and had a whole meeting about this.
Yes.
From that meeting, I want you to be honest with me about where Queen City Unleashed is now.
Oh, that's broad, man. Listen, so for me, you're a visionary, right? And not only are you a visionary, you make action steps to make things actionable. You know what I mean? Like you put things into place to make sure it happens. And so for me, to see where QC Unleashed is, it's not a surprise, you know?
Appreciate that.
I already knew that from the work and the effort that you put into things, like I already knew it was gonna be big.
Yeah.
You know? And so just to see all the connections, all the people, like everybody that's following and like tracking your progress and seeing all the events. You've done so many events,
Bro,
man.
it's a lot.
A lot.
And that was one of the goals, was to be able to use this
Yeah.
platform to get to events. And like we've done the events, and
It's
I mean,
crazy.
bro, 50 episodes.
50 episodes, man. No, you got a sponsor.
Yeah, sure. Shout out Nice Day. Best sponsors in the business. Shout out Nice Day. But yeah, you're right. Like have a sponsor, do an event with a pro soccer team in the city.
Dude, it's crazy.
Like and again, none of this would be possible without you. Like the amount of times I call you, or I'm like, hey, I need to fix this, or I'll send you a file. Bro, Charlotte's got good people, and I think it's important that when you find your good people, you hold on to them. And KJ and I mean, really, like this is the bro. Like this is really the bro, and I'm proud of him. He's crushing it. KJ done got a new job. He's shooting he's about to shoot a feature film.
I actually just wrapped up my first feature, man.
Like he's really like, you all will know the name KJ, and I'm just glad that I'll have some footage. I told him I don't know how many more times I'm gonna be able to get him behind the camera for Queen City Unleashed, because his price is gonna be too much for me. Like
No,
I
that's
just
hilarious.
I can't do
He
it.
feeds me, y'all.
And, like
I don't know what
I've
he
got
talking
to.
about.
I've got to.
He
I gotta
feeds
feed
me.
him. I
He'll
gotta
be
feed him.
alright.
But I'm glad it is like very full circle to have you here for the 50th. And it's dope, bro. Like I'm proud of us. Like I'm proud of us. Like we both doing our thing.
doing the
Like,
thing,
come on now.
man.
We are doing our thing. I'm
Yes,
proud of us.
sir.
So if y'all go follow KJ, check out all the different stuff that he's doing. He, from music videos to feature films to ads, like KJ does it all. And if you're in Charlotte and you have needs, honestly, not just Charlotte, if you are anywhere and you have video production needs,
I travel.
he does good work. He's an honest man, and he does it the right way. And that means a lot, because a lot of people try to scam you or lack integrity, and this guy is all about the right things. And I'm
Yeah.
proud of him, and there is no one else I'd rather start this podcast with than KJ.
Oh
So,
man, you too kind, bro.
come on now.
What the link gonna be at? It's gonna be right here.
Yeah, we put it right
It's
here.
gonna be out here.
Yeah, we're-
I'm pointing every direction, so he can pick. He got options. Okay, you got options.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Get behind the camera. Go back. Yeah, go. I have another friend with me, Lauren from Town Brewing. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me, Shay.
You've never been on. I had Brandon on before, but you're representing the brand
Yes.
today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
It's
How are
hot.
you? I won't keep you 3 hours like Brandon would keep you too.
He's got the gift
He
of
is
gab like I do.
the king of yapping.
Yeah, the two of us together was a problem.
Yeah.
How's it been going today?
It's been great. It's
Yeah.
been hot, but we're staying cool
Yeah.
with some town beer.
Okay. And
Keeping
yeah,
you hydrated
look,
also.
Town is like my neighborhood brewery, and so I love. And Lauren knows I'm weird. My favorite
We love
beer in
weird.
all of Charlotte is Broken Tarded, but Broken Tarded by default comes in a certain glass. Lauren knows I like my Broken Tarded in a different glass, and it's really the same drink, but it just hits a little different in the different. And she always takes
Yes.
care of me.
Yes,
Thank you.
always. You
Okay.
take care of us.
In this heat,
In this heat.
you're a runner, and you're still running. Why on earth are you still doing this to yourself?
You gotta have a little bit of crazy inside of you.
Okay.
I think just in general,
Okay.
runners or for long distance especially. I mean, for me, I've run off and on my whole life.
Yeah.
Grew up playing soccer. Last May, I turned 34 and had a random back injury out of nowhere, and just felt like crap all the time. And so I just started running again. I was like, let me just do something. Always wanted to run a half marathon. I was kind of running for nothing,
Okay.
just to get back out there. And then something just hit. And when I started running, it just became moments where I actually could remove all of the chatter that was in my brain, as an overthinker and just everything in life. And it was a moment of peace. And just started challenging myself.
Yeah.
And eventually, long story short, signed up for a full marathon and ran my first full marathon this past March.
I'm so happy for you because that's crazy. I
It's
could
crazy.
never.
Got to be a little crazy.
And so, are you training for something else? Because for you to be running in this heat, I feel like there's got to be a goal. Are you training for something else, or are you just running for the fun of running in this heat?
So it did. So I, had that great accomplishment, ran the full marathon in March, and kind of trying to figure out what was left after that. There
Okay.
is a level of kind of sadness after you do that for the first time.
Really?
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. If you talk to other runners after the first time, because you only get your first marathon one time, and it's kind of like, all right, you did it.
And
What's
now,
next?
yeah.
It's kind of like yeah. Um, so I've been trying to figure out what is next. I've been doing shorter runs, and yes, I ran this week when it felt like 100 degrees.
There's no way. There's no way. Absolutely
But
not.
at this point, I've been consistent for 13 months.
Man, round of
and
applause for you. That's awesome.
and it really is something that genuinely regulates my nervous system. And while it's so great in Charlotte too, because it is such a big running community. I mean, kind of hot take. I'm not a big run club fan. I like running solo. But this is a moment, I think, that I've been debating when my next marathon would be.
Oh, she's going to put it here on the record. On the record.
On the record, in front of you, witnesses around. I am going to commit to running the Charlotte Full Marathon.
Woo!
Which, if anyone knows it's challenging with how hilly it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it, though.
When is it?
November 14th.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
We're
goodness.
going to do it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
I've said it.
Good
We're
luck.
doing it.
Look,
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing the updates and the training.
Catch me at the hills.
Yeah, I might wave at you on your way out, but congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Best of luck. But thank you so much for what you do at town, and I appreciate you guys. I love coming in there. So
yeah, thank you for what you do and bringing the community of Charlotte together.
Thank you.
It's all about the human experience.
Yeah,
and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
I got a friend here with me. Alex, welcome to the podcast.
See you, man.
Good to see you. How you doing,
buddy? Fantastic, man. A little warm.
I'm
not
about to say,
too bad.
You're in all black too.
I know, dude. Somebody has to do it. But came in for a shift today. Shout out Streetcar.
Oh yeah,
doing $2.50 hot dogs and a whole bunch of other lovely stuff. Come check it out, guys.
Okay.
But came in, the lovely fair we got going on.
Yeah. Alex and I met through former guest Mia Atkins. We met through and
my homie. Shout out.
Yeah,
Mia.
shout out Mia. We miss you here in the Queen City. But Alex is just super dope. And somebody, I don't know where this clip is going to end up, but somebody was asking about culture in the city. And I told him that you have to create culture. My guy here has found a really unique way to create culture and good vibes and community with another friend. Can you tell me about this new thing y'all got going on? Because I think it's super dope. Came out to the last one, and I'm really proud of you guys.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So, me and my best friend from high school, Derek Doyle, actually.
I didn't know y'all were friends from high school.
Oh yeah, man. We go way back. I've
No
known him since
way.
probably like 2012 or
That's
something like that.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's an old homie right there. But a few months ago, he came to me with an idea. He's been in the wine industry for forever. He was like, man, like, I want to put this wine club together. It's something fun. Like we didn't really have a dead set, like, make it super posh, like wine tastings only or anything. We just, for everybody who's, people like me who I like it red and then everybody
I like it
just
white.
smile.
Yeah.
There we go, man. So just a good time to bring everybody together and another excuse to get together is really the biggest thing. And we just had our first two events. Our second event was actually a couple of weeks ago. We had a big turnout.
It was so much
probably
fun.
like just shy of 60 people, which we were really surprised about. But more events coming soon, man. We hope to grow it and just keep it fun, keep it light.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know a lot about wine, or you're like me that doesn't know a lot about wine, come out. It's a good time.
Yeah, and what I think is special is in a city where people complain that there's not enough to do, and I think I said this to both of you, like you guys didn't complain about it. Y'all like actually put your money where your mouth is and like put action out there to like create something that's cool for your friends, for friends of your friends. And so to get to be there, meeting new people, talking a little bit about wine, about life, about Charlotte, I think it's really cool that you guys like actually took the step to do that because a lot of people don't. And I think that's what separates the people who are going to like change the city and the people who are just content to just exist in the city. But y'all are making moves. And I think I think it's important to do that.
It's awesome, man. I know I appreciate that. I always said, man, fun takes effort. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like somebody's got to put the plan together and you got to
Yes.
act on it. But we just got really lucky that we have such a good group of friends that came out and it's been able to grow the way it has been. And I mean, yeah, man, like you said, we've been here so long at this point. Like people ask me now, I say I'm from Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same.
And he's been here for so long as well. Him and I both went to school here at UNC Charlotte.
Okay.
So it feels it's home. You know,
Yeah.
it's not even feels like home. It is home. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm trying to leave our mark, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys are in the beginning of it. I'm glad to get to be included early. I know I'm gonna have to take a break in a little bit, but like I think again, it's people actually creating what they want to see in the city instead of just complaining and hoping somebody else does. Creating what you want, being the solution to the problem that you identify. And I shout out to you and Derek and Good Vines. Good vines, good vibes. Like yeah, they got hats. Like they already have hats. And like I made sure I bought a hat. I'm a day one. Like as close to day one as I can get. Like in years, I'm like, I got a hat. So, I mean, I think it's dope that you guys are doing that and the community that you guys are building. And my wife and I talk about it. That crew, like y'all are just fun people to be around. Like just good people. Shout out to Mia again for introducing us. But literally, the first time we hung out with y'all, my wife was like, they're so much fun. I was like, yeah. I was like, they are like just good dudes to be around. And I'm grateful to have met you. And we're going to be kicking on a boat a couple weeks.
Couple weekends,
Bro,
man.
it's going to be in this heat.
I'm
man,
looking forward to. Well, I hope it's not this heat.
Well,
I hope it's
okay.
a little bit.
The water will be even better.
Listen, even if it is this heat, who cares? Bring it
the
on.
water
We're
will be
ready.
even better. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate
Absolutely,
you stopping
man.
by.
Thank you for having me
Hopping on Queen City Unleashed. Thank you. Hello, we are back at our 50th episode of Front Porch, and you would not believe who just walked over here, Michelle from La Bodeguita. Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm hot.
Yeah,
You know,
it is warm.
but like in a good way.
Yeah. So why are you kind of started at
I did.
markets?
I am. I'm an Esther and Elsa OG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I started at Neville's Alley actually,
No
which
way.
is like
That's right. Yeah.
I'm even more. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was my first Esther and Elsa market. Full disclosure, I used to shop like addictively from Jordan's fleece something.
Yeah,
Fleece shop.
yeah.
I don't know. During COVID, I would pull up at her house and then she just put the stuff outside, and then I would grab the stuff. A lot of stuff in my house is still from that.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
It's hot outside.
it's very hot.
Why is it still important for you to be out here?
Cause I know what it feels like to be in the tent when no one's coming
Yeah.
and it's hot, and like, could I pay my student loan that month was determined by the market.
Yeah.
So it's important to still come out, show love, support.
Yeah.
Shop small.
Yeah.
Local.
Yeah. Shop small and local. Yeah, we
Local.
talk about that. Shop local. Okay, for you,
Yeah.
how are things at La Bodeguita? You
We're
guys got a
really-
dope sign. Well,
Thank
like,
you.
tell what's going
Thank you.
on.
So we are slow. People are not shopping small or local.
Okay.
We are slow, but it's summer, so I think that you just ride it out
Yeah.
and you learn and
Yeah.
you figure it out. And I think we're all kind of feeling it together,
Yeah.
just in general. So it's not just a concentrated area issue. It's just in general. I think
Yeah.
people are trying to figure out what to do, how to stretch the dollar.
Yeah.
So
And this is why it's important when we
yeah.
say shop small and local. Like La Bodeguita is amazing, and
you.
we want people to go. And so even in slower months in the summer, being intentional with your dollar,
Yeah.
like, hey, I know we want to go do an activity. Can we go do an activity with a small business, a local business, instead
Yes.
of a bigger, large scale business? Because
Mhm.
those are the things that like your dollars mean a lot more to Michelle than they do to these big companies. And I
Yeah.
think that's why it's important.
Yeah, no. I would say that I think that starting out at Esther Nelson and starting out with Front Porch and stuff like that showed me the value of that.
Yeah.
Like each person that walked in, like $10 at an increment
Yeah.
would pay for something.
Yeah.
And so that's a super important lesson that I took away. And still, like, if I have $100, how can I stretch that amongst my 5 friends who I know are going to put it back into that local economy versus
Yeah.
maybe one stop at Anthro?
Yeah, exactly.
No diss on Anthro.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
love
I
their
think it's
cups.
important. Hey, but I will say this, please, people like Michelle, get their start here and grow on to other things doesn't
Yeah.
mean they don't need your support anymore. And it's really
No.
important to patronize them and tell your friends. Literally, there were actually some people who just moved here from Charlotte earlier, and I literally told them, I'm like, if you guys want a date night or something, I was like,
Yes.
go see her. I was like, it's a really dope, fun way to like hang
Yes.
out. And they're like, the girl was like, actually, I've heard of them. I've wanted to go. And I'm like, yes, go see her. She's awesome.
Bring all your friends. Bring the
Exactly.
girls. Bring the guys. Bring the dogs. Bring everyone.
Yes.
Come make things.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It's so good
you.
to see
It's good to
you.
see
Oh my
you.
God. I know this guest as well. Jazzy, how you doing?
I'm like Michelle said earlier, I'm hot, but we're here.
You out here.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh my God. So 708, this is another reason for me to think of July 4th in a different way.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I think of Charlotte 704 Day, now your birthday. So
Your favorite firecracker, baby.
Firecracker baby.
Mhm.
Okay.
Your favorite.
Okay.
Yep.
What is it like for you being out here supporting small? I know you have your own businesses, you're friends with Michelle, you've been around small business for a long time. What does it mean to you being out here?
I mean, it's nice to be able to support small. You'll see things that you don't like everybody doesn't have, but
Yeah.
then it's also knowing that like you're helping people build legacies.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these are family ran, and it's so nice to see the kids in the background
Yeah.
learning how to bag the things, and also just people kind of supporting one another
Yeah.
and wrapping around each other. So that's why it's extremely important to me.
One of
It's
my-
legacy building.
Yeah, I was
my
about to say,
kids.
one
I
of,
mean,
one of
listen,
my
my-
favorite things about you is like the way you show up for your daughter and her small business.
Yeah.
Like, that's so dope.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I mean, in our house, there are 3 businesses that exist within one household. And it's been really cool just to kind of watch as we build that legacy
Yeah.
and show her what entrepreneurship looks like.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a good example and the encouragement. I remember when the first time I saw you, I think it was, I don't know if it was Camden Commons or something like that, where I saw you guys out there. I'm like, this is so cool. She has her little pitch and she's so sweet. And I'm like, oh, this is so cool that you guys like are encouraging that and like helping her understand what that looks like.
Absolutely. And I would say like the biggest thing I tell everybody is it takes a village, right? And so it's not just me pouring into my kid, it's me, it's my friends, it's the community
Yeah.
at large. Girl Scouts was the start for
Yeah.
that. And we just kind of continued
The
to nurture
village.
that along with other people buying her lip balm and all of the
Yeah.
things. But I believe that like the arts and culture scene has nurtured my daughter alongside me and my friends. So
I'm going to say something that I think some of that nurturing is also in return to how you have probably poured into and nurtured other people. And so I don't think it's just like one-sided. I think
Oh, no, not
people
at
like
all.
have been like, wow, Jazzy showed up for us in this way. And now that she has a little one that we can pour into, they're like excited to be able to give back. And I think
Yeah.
it's, so that speaks to you and like the legwork you've put in over the
you.
years to get there.
I appreciate it.
Your daughter's how old?
She's 11 now.
Okay, 11. So getting to close to the teenage years.
Yes.
You have an opinion about the kids in the city that I think is important in a lot of discourse here. Come on, buckle up. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
There are a lot of dollars that exist in the city. You
All right.
see it when you see all these tall buildings and
Yeah.
these big old labels. And they love to say that they're throwing dollars in schools and
Yeah.
systems. But when you really go dollar for dollar, penny for penny, the city doesn't care about these kids. And that's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
And it's bigger than dollar signs.
Yeah.
It's where you allow them to show up and don't show up.
Yeah.
Which is nowhere
Yeah.
nowadays. It's how you police literally and figuratively how they get to show up and exist in this space and place.
Yeah.
And it's starting to become worse and worse by the day. And I hate to say this, and you wonder why, shootings happen, or there's certain things that are happening in our city with our youth that probably wouldn't if they had safer spaces
Yeah.
to exist and be in. And people who are actually pouring more than just dollars,
Yeah.
and if that, into what they're doing.
Yeah.
There are so many organizations in the city, ones that I've worked for, ones that I have worked with and alongside, that are doing the work, the hard work.
Yeah.
And some of them are getting the funds, but more of that needs to be
Yeah,
happening.
absolutely.
More of that needs to be
Yeah,
happening.
I look at a place like Baltimore and like their mayor and their governor, how much money they poured into decreasing violence in their community
Listen, B.
by
Scott be doing the work.
right, exactly.
Mamdani
yeah,
does
like,
the work.
right, like,
Let's
we
talk
ha-
about it. There are
we-
people doing the work.
Yeah.
So there's not examples.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not like you can't see it. You're
Exactly.
just deciding not to do it.
Yeah, it's just not a priority.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I would prefer us to make it a priority before we get to the problems that Baltimore and New York have had. And now it's like reactionary.
Yep.
If we're proactive about it, I think we
Absolutely.
set ourselves up for a better city as a whole, a healthier, a more whole city. And I wish we could get there. And as someone who is a parent, like, I love hearing that perspective because like it's important. And like, you're speaking from someone who's got a kid and you want there to be things for your kid to be able to do.
Yeah, and somebody who used to be an educator, right?
Yeah.
So I've been in the schools. I've seen what the schools offer our students. I've seen the work that gets poured into students by teachers, right? And like I said, all the other nonprofits, and it's just like put some respect on all that work.
Yeah.
Because even if I didn't have a kid, like I would still be making sure that the youth are getting what the youth need.
Absolutely.
But I need the city to do the same.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jazzy, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see
Happy
you too.
birthday. Oh my goodness. Hey, this is the end. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you've enjoyed getting to meet all these incredible people out here at Front Porch. It has been hot. I cannot express that enough. But I'm so happy and blessed to have gotten to be out here, get to talk to all these incredible people here in Charlotte. I've heard about food takes about different parts of Charlotte, different neighborhoods, Charlotte versus Atlanta, sports, all sorts of stuff. And it's been fun. And I couldn't imagine a better way to celebrate 50 episodes of Queen City Unleashed. Thank you for being a part of the journey. We're going to take a little break, and then we're going to come right back to you with some more episodes. I already got some exciting ones lined up for episode 51. But for now, we're going to take a well-deserved break. But to everyone who's been a part of the journey, thank you. Every listen, every follow, every share, every vote for us being best local podcasts. I could not do any of that without you. To my wife, who's always behind the camera, supporting me, pushing me every step of the way. I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for you, looking at you. My boy KJ that was out here today. All the people who supported. You saw so many of our guests, former guests around here that popped in to say hello. All those people have made Queen City Unleashed what it is. And I'm just so grateful. And so thank you for joining us on this journey as we share the voices of Charlotte. And we'll see you soon when we get right back to it. Thank you.